Welcome to a Cosmic Energy Update with multidimensional energy specialist Raquel Spencer.
It's such a pleasure to have everyone here today. It has been an extraordinary start to the new cycle in 2017 as we start this new galactic cycle of 9 years. We stepped into a galactic gateway on January 1st. I thought it was kind of interesting that it coincided with our Gregorian calendar, but the energy supported the fact that that galactic gateway opened January 1st, and it stayed open for 11 days, opening up and really setting the blueprint for all of 2017 and, quite frankly, for the next 9-year cycle. There was a lot of intention set. There was a lot of self-reflection that was going on, a lot of really digging into our own thoughts and needs and wants and desires and dreams for the next cycle. And as we went through this galactic gateway, many things within the energetics of the dynamics and the literal mechanics of human evolution were also getting upgraded, getting set. The blueprint, if you will, on the mechanical side of what evolution and consciousness is all about. We are living in a very dynamic cosmic situation. The only thing that is truly, truly dependable in our reality is change. When we think about the bigger picture of what's happening for human evolution, it really is so expansive, and there's so many pieces, there's so many different elements to what is transpiring at this particular time to really move consciousness forward. And we look at the big picture and we come back and we say, okay, how does that affect me personally? What's going on that affects how I live my life? How can I improve my life? How can I improve my connection to spirit? How can I walk and talk and live in alignment with who I know I am as a multidimensional being of light? And this first 11 days of January really set the blueprint. Of course, we are ever dynamic, we are ever changing, and that blueprint will continue to evolve and change as well. But it really was a very cosmic situation going on with that galactic gateway that set the intention and set the blueprint for this year and the next 9-year cycle. And then we immediately went into an incredible full moon, which the full moon happens every 30 days. I mean, every 28, 29 days to be more technically correct. But the full moon is a continuous process where cycles within cycles within cycles. And this full moon really went to anchor into our hearts the desires, the hopes, the dreams of what we are to co-create in this next cycle. And then we came out of that and we're sitting in this energy, and there's many of you, and I know this is really happening across the globe. There is so much going on in the physical dynamics of what is transpiring in this new cycle. And it is really bringing us to a point to go deep into our hearts about what's really important. What really is the pulse that drives us. And many of you may be finding that you're looking at and sitting with and reprioritizing your life. What's really important? And many of you may have noticed that that's starting to shift. As we move into this new cycle, as we move into this new 9-year galactic cycle of light, the priorities of what you were holding even 15 days ago, 30 days ago, may be shifting. It may be starting to come into the awareness of a new alignment. And that's what it's really all about, a new alignment that is bringing us even closer to the truth of who we are. It is realigning us with our multi-dimensional self desires, skills, reasons for being here at the planet at this time on a more intimate scale. And so as we moved into this new galactic cycle on the 1-11-1, which was, I believe, Wednesday of this week, on the 11th of January. Much to my surprise, the mechanics within the physical body and the multidimensional interfaces of our energetic matrix took a significant shift. And I was shown how this is going to begin to evolve for us. I was in an altered state for probably about 6 hours as I was shown almost like a preview of what's coming for the physical body and the energetic body. There was a opening with this galactic gateway in the physical DNA database, our binary code, which is held within our cellular DNA. And it's an opening and an expansion that is starting to occur. So many of you may have been experiencing, especially since about the 10th, a real deep need for more sleep, more food, more fuel for the body. The body's really starting to move into this new energetic. And it is opening up the database. It is opening up within our cellular structure the memory codes, the stored information within the binary code within our DNA to expand our perceptions to the next level. And it's very, very exciting to see this. It was very unexpected when it came through. So the expansion within the binary code, the expansion within the DNA of how, it's always been there. This is the access point. This is like a combination lock that came through on that 11 portal, on the 1-11-1 portal gateway that opened up this access into the binary code in the DNA database within our own cellular structures. And so this is starting to happen for all of us on the planet. And for those of us that are holding enough light, this is going to be an accelerated process. The access point is what was given. The access into this information is what opened up with this galactic gateway. And this is really bringing forth what we're going to expand into: the awareness, the consciousness, the connection, the mechanics of how our body takes that information and brings it into the conscious awareness. All of that is what is expanding in this next cycle. This is the next phase of our conscious evolution, and the access point, the combination lock, that's the best way I can describe it. It was like a combination lock that opened. And now we begin to go into that database at a completely different level. We've talked about DNA activations for decades on this planet in the Lightworkers experience and in our paths and all of the teachings out there. And this is by far the largest, the biggest, the most powerful impact of an unlocking into that DNA code that DNA database of information that I've witnessed in my lifetime. And so it's a very exciting time to be here. It's a very exciting time to be on this path of awakening and really understanding what's happening, at least enough to pursue it with a conscious action, a conscious desire, and a conscious understanding that it is within. Everything has always been within, held within these codes, within the DNA. And as we expand, it's within our own physical body and energetic matrix that is the key to unlocking the consciousness and the expansion and connection to higher levels of wisdom. And so it's exciting times to be alive. It's exciting times to have gone through this portal and begin this next phase of unlocking the wisdom held within. Your bodies, again, may be going through significant shifts right now. The need for more food, definitely more food. Some of you may have been really noticing that. The body needs fuel. The body needs protein. The body needs good nutrients to be able to begin to process this energy through the cellular level. More rest. Many of you may be sleeping much longer than normal. And I want you to realize this is appropriate for what your body's trying to integrate as we go through these energies. And so take a nice deep breath and let all that information just kind of sink in. Again, your priorities may be coming up for review. What may have been really important to you in the old cycle may no longer hold as much significance. There may be new priorities. There may be new impulses that drive you at a very deep, deep level. And allow that information, that awareness that may be happening and opening up to expand, to see what your higher self is communicating to you, to be open to that level of wisdom coming in